Welcome to the world of unstoppable shredders, where trees are torn apart in seconds by monstrous forestry machines. From trunks to twigs, nothing survives the jaws of these brutal chippers. Subscribe now for raw power in action. Welcome to Woodpath channel.
We see the powerful Eschelbach B-Bear 82 wood chipper in operation deep in the forest. A robust hydraulic grapple arm lifts a massive Norway spruce log, maneuvering it steadily toward the machine's wide intake chute. The internal drum chipper begins pulling the log inward, as the diesel engine roars steadily. When the high-speed steel blades make contact, a thunderous slicing sound erupts, clean, decisive cuts tearing through bark and wood. A constant stream of sharp, uniform wood chips sprays out of the rotating discharge chute, forming a fast-moving cascade. These chips are ideal for biomass fuel or the paper industry. The entire process is swift and forceful, showcasing the exceptional performance of the B-Bear 82, one of Eschelbach's most efficient mobile wood chippers.
Watch as this powerful wood chipper goes to work on a thick pine tree. Its heavy-duty blades slice through the trunk and branches with ease, reducing the entire tree into fine, clean wood chips in just seconds. Pine wood, with its resin and dense grain, can be tough, but this machine handles it without breaking a sweat. Fast, efficient, and built for the job. This is how forestry cleanup gets done right. This is Big Bear, a true beast in the wood chipping world. Built for heavy-duty work, it chews through thick logs, tangled branches, and stubborn stumps with brutal force. Watch as it devours tree after tree, turning them into clean, uniform wood chips in seconds. With its powerful engine and aggressive feed system, Big Bear is made for tough jobs and nonstop performance. When power meets reliability, Big Bear leads the way. The Gen's chipper truck, half roaring wood-devouring machine, is hard at work on a clearing. Logs of all sizes, tangled with branches, are steadily fed onto the conveyor and disappear into the chipper's hungry jaws, vanishing in seconds. Inside, the spinning drum shreds the wood with ferocious precision, launching streams of chips through a high-discharge chute behind the cab. The wood fragments burst out in thick, dusty sprays, falling into neat piles like brown snowfall. Nearby, 3 men stand watching intently, one with arms crossed, another in a hard hat tilting his head toward the mechanism, the third gesturing as if discussing the machine's output. Silent, they observe the raw power and relentless rhythm of the chipper truck at work. In a clearing scattered with fallen tree trunks, the Vermeer TG5000 sits cloaked in deep black, like a mechanical beast lurking beneath the harsh sunlight. At rest, it's silent and imposing. But once powered on, it roars to life like a creature awakened, ready to devour whatever enters its maw. A powerful grapple arm stretches forward like a massive mechanical limb, lifting giant logs, thick, weathered, and soaked with resin, and gently dropping them into the grinder's hungry mouth. The TG5000 begins to feed, its internal cutting teeth spinning with ferocity, shredding the massive wood like dry cardboard. sound is thunderous. Cracking timber, grinding steel, and the pulsing engine combine in a brutal symphony of destruction. Massive logs vanish into the black belly of the grinder, torn apart into a cascade of fine wood particles. These fragments don't go to waste. Carried swiftly by a long conveyor belt, the wood mulch is thrown into the air and falls like a golden brown waterfall, piling up into a growing mountain of ground material. It is a transformation of raw forest strength into valuable mulch, ready to enrich soil, protect plants, and fuel sustainable reuse. Watch the Jansen GTS 1500E in action, a compact powerhouse built to handle tough yard work. Equipped with a 15-horsepower engine, this self-feeding wood chipper easily processes branches up to 10 centimeters thick. Its wide hopper and sharp twin blades turn garden waste into clean, uniform wood chips in seconds. Whether you're cleaning up after a storm, pruning trees, or managing a small farm, the GTS 1500E delivers power, speed, and reliability in one compact machine. The engine roars to life, signaling that the high-powered wood chipper is ready for action. Nearby, a log loader begins to lift a massive trunk, still covered in bark and tangled with thick branches. With smooth and deliberate motion, the grapple arm moves steadily, positioning the log right at the chipper's feed chute. As the tip of the log touches the feed rollers, the hydraulic intake system instantly grips and pulls the trunk inside. Inside, razor-sharp blades spin at high velocity, tearing through the fibers of the wood in mere seconds. The clash of timber and steel rings out with force, accompanied by the scent of freshly shredded wood. Around the machine, a team of workers operates in perfect sync, coordinating the loader and monitoring the chipping process. In an environment filled with noise and flying dust, every move must be precise. The chipper remains stationary, but with the help of the loader, it becomes a flexible and efficient wood grinding system. Within just a few hours, dozens of large logs have been completely processed, transformed into piles of wood chips ready for recycling, pellet production, or sawdust use. This loader-chipper combo not only shortens processing time but also reduces labor needs and boosts productivity for logging crews and forestry operations. The chipper runs nonstop, steadily devouring the entire log, reducing it in less than a minute. Every knot, every branch is efficiently ground up by the rotating blades, and the resulting uniform wood chips are blown out through the rear discharge chute. This is the HX 1300-800, a high-capacity industrial wood shredder built for power and precision. With a large feed opening and robust rotor system, it easily processes thick trunks, branches, pallets, and even construction waste. Designed for continuous, heavy-duty operation, the HX 1300-800 shreds massive wood material into fine chips quickly and efficiently. Its automated feeding system ensures smooth operation, while the heavy steel frame guarantees long-lasting durability. From forestry to recycling, this machine handles it all. Petzolato PTH 40.70M, a self-propelled wood chipper that redefines efficiency and mobility. With its compact yet powerful design, this red machine moves directly to the worksite. No need for transport trailers. The hydraulic grapple arm lifts and feeds logs into the powerful chipping unit with smooth, precise motion. Inside, high-speed rotating blades shred the timber into fine wood chips, which are then ejected in a steady stream. Every stage, from grabbing to chipping and discharging, is fully automated, maximizing performance while minimizing manual labor. Agile, powerful, and efficient, the Petzolato PTH 40.70M stands at the forefront of modern forestry technology. This is the Albach Diamond 2000, a self-propelled, high-performance wood chipper engineered for extreme forestry operations. Watch as it takes on a massive pine tree with ease, feeding it through the drum and turning it into perfect wood chips within seconds. Equipped with over 700 horsepower, a 360-degree rotating cab, and advanced chip control systems, the Diamond 2000 delivers power, precision, and comfort in one unstoppable machine. For those who demand the best in biomass production, this is the ultimate chipping solution. Meet the Vermeer BC 700XL, a compact, but powerful wood chipper built for everyday performance. Equipped with a 25 horsepower engine and Vermeer's smart feed system, it quickly and safely processes branches up to 17 centimeters in diameter. Watch as it pulls and limbs smoothly with its vertical feed rollers and reduces brush into clean, uniform wood chips in seconds. Lightweight, easy to maneuver, and built with professional-grade reliability, the BC 700XL is the perfect machine for landscapers, arborists, and tree care crews on the move. The Kessler C645S wood chipper is hard at work, fed seamlessly by the agile Kessler 305T loader. With swift and precise movements, the loader selects each log and delivers it directly into the chipper's feed chute. Inside the C645S, high-speed blades shred the timber into fine, uniform chips, which are blown forcefully into the collection bin or waiting truck. The machine runs with impressive stability, its engine hum and chip blast rhythm forming a mechanical symphony in the heart of the forest. A perfect blend of Finnish engineering, raw power, and field-proven performance. The Jins HEM 820 wood chipper operates with impressive precision and raw power. It doesn't thrash wildly. Instead, every movement is deliberate, forceful, and efficient, like a dedicated worker focused on its task. Massive logs are firmly gripped by the hydraulic arm and guided straight into the chipper's feed system. Inside, high-speed blades shred the timber into fine chips, blasting them into the truck's container with relentless rhythm. Every detail of the machine exudes seriousness and dependability, as if it was purpose-built for this demanding job. On an open clearing by the edge of the forest, the Vermeer HG 6800TX wood grinder, painted in a bright industrial yellow, stands like a mechanical beast gleaming under the late afternoon sun. The steel exterior reflects light, casting a modern, powerful presence against the wild, wooded backdrop. A hydraulic grapple arm works steadily, graceful yet firm, lifting and placing bundles of felled logs into the wide feed opening of the machine. With each delivery of wood, a rumble fills the air, the cracking of fibers, the grinding of metal, and the roar of the engine combine into an industrial symphony set amidst nature. Inside, the HG6800TX's high-speed grinding system makes quick work of the heavy logs. Its sharp steel teeth spin rapidly, cutting, shredding, and pulverizing the wood into fine mulch. A powerful airflow blasts the resulting chips through a long discharge chute, launching them in a steady stream into the bed of a nearby truck. The wood chips land in rhythmic layers, building up inside the truck's container, ready for transport to recycling facilities where they'll be transformed into biomass fuel, compressed sawdust, or eco-friendly building materials. Each cycle of grinding is a transformation of raw nature into renewable resource, and the HG6800TX is the bridge, precise, relentless, and full of energy. Amidst a clearing in the forest or a bustling timber yard, a bright red wood chipper stands prominently, massive, sturdy, and brimming with raw industrial energy. The deep growl of its diesel engine reverberates through the air, setting the stage for an impressive mechanical performance. Its wide intake chute gapes open like a ravenous mouth, ready to consume an unending stream of branches, limbs, and scattered logs. Beside it, a specialized hydraulic log loader moves with deliberate grace, like the practiced hand of a seasoned operator. The steel arm arcs and pivots with precision, swooping down to grasp tangled piles of tree waste, twisted branches, knotted roots, thick wooden stems, and raises them into position. With expert aim, it aligns the load with the chipper chute and releases it gently into the machine's grip. Immediately, feed rollers clamp down on the material, drawing it into the heart of the machine. Inside, a high-speed drum line with razor-sharp steel blades begins its furious work. The sound of grinding and chipping fills the air, piercing, metallic, relentless. In seconds, the wood is reduced to thousands of fine, consistent chips, expelled in a torrent from the discharge chute. This steady cascade of shredded material arcs through the air in a perfect trajectory, landing cleanly into the open bed of a waiting transport truck. Within minutes, the truck fills with tons of wood chips, destined for composting, fuel pellet production, or industrial boiler systems. Every part of the process moves with synchronized precision. The loader feeds, the chipper processes, the truck collects, no pause, no downtime. This is not merely automation, but a demonstration of modern wood processing mastery, an orchestration of power, engineering intelligence, and operational efficiency at its finest.